Good morning, everybody. This is Marc, and we're back here for T3 Live. It is, I was going to say Tuesday, it's Wednesday. Obviously a short week for us. But what's going on with this tape? Yesterday we had a pretty nice recovery after, initial quick push for new buyers. Sellers came in, but, best in breed held up. Even Google, which was down $8, $9, closed relatively, down a little bit, but pretty muted action. Apple obviously was the big winner for the day, knowing that the iPhone 5 is going to be released September 12th. That hasn't been news. I know they talked about it on CNBC. It's been known for a long time at this point in time. But this is the first time, I don't know why, again, part of it could be a gut, part of it could be experience. I'm just getting a little nervous up here, meaning I have my other side on. My defensive mechanisms are telling me something. Charts really aren't yet, but at the same time, when my defense mechanisms start saying something, I just want to make it known accordingly. We still look good. Things are still intact. We're still holding those key levels of roughly the 1400, which, as long as we hold that, we're fine. But the key is, you just don't want to get caught with your, holding the bag and, the music stops and you're wondering what happens. So with that being said, I think you just got to be a little bit more strategic. Overnight might be a little bit less. I'm going to be a little bit less for the time being. And again, I said this the other day, it takes 2 weeks in all, first week, 2 weeks in September are sort of just jockeying for position. Not a whole lot happens. I still like gold on the pullback. I still like silver on the pullback. Some of the stuff I mentioned yesterday, Lulu, still looks like it's probably going to grind to, 70. I don't know if it's going to do it in one swift pop because it has been just grinding up every single, on a slower time base. Banks look good to me. Goldman Sachs seems like it's coming back and possibly could get to the 110 level, but excuse me, if the market pulls in, you got to be aware. We have some news later this week, and with all these, with all that happening, you just got to put the caution in the wind. Things still look good. I still like the market. I think Apple will be a sell into when it is actually released. That's just normally how it trades. But overall, best in breed is buyable on pullbacks selectively. We're in a thin tape, and you just got to trade accordingly. So today, my plan of attack, obviously Apple's going to be on my radar. The banks probably I'm going to look at it a little bit. And there's really not a whole lot of earnings play. I know FRAN had earnings, and Finser had earnings, which missed. But we'll have to wait and see how that looks. And PCYC, which has been an unbelievable biotech. Some of the biotechs look really good to me. REGN, PCYC. But are you going to buy them up here? That's the question. You might want to wait a little bit. So I'm still just getting myself back acclimated after 10, 12-day rest. And I'm going to try to take it a little bit slower and just trust. Still, I'm going to continue to trust the buyers on pullbacks. I haven't been buying on huge rallies anyway, but buying on pullbacks until it stops working. Trusting my key moving averages, the 21-day, the 50-day, whatever you're looking at, I'm going to start trusting. I'm going to continue to trust them, and I think that's the key. Stay objective. I think that's the key. Don't just say we're going higher by the end of the year, because there's a lot of time between now and then for something to happen, and we do have some news coming out later in the week that could shake things up a little bit. So that's the key. Stay objective, and we'll have a little bit more back on the VTF. Good luck today, guys.